Alright, hello friends out there in YouTube land. It's Michael Wilson Barber's little YouTube channel. I'm going to do a quick food review of the classic Red Baron pepperoni pizza. And I've made a video on this before. Instead of cooking a cheese pizza and a pepperoni pizza, to please all types of pizza lovers in the family, I like to move the pepperoni to one side and have one side cheese, one side pepperoni. And for the pepperoni lovers, that means you get twice as much pepperoni. So I do like to usually sprinkle some Parmesan cheese. This is cheap, inexpensive Parmesan cheese. So pizza's going in the oven, and it says I think 19 to 20 minutes, and then we'll review the product. I'll also give you the caloric intake and the price point and all that stuff. Alright, so this is the second portion. Right now the Red Baron classic pepperoni pizza is cooking in the oven. This is a 12-inch pizza. It was $5.01 from my local grocery store. 380 calories for 2 slices of pizza. That's a quarter of the pizza. So the price point per calorie is 0.33 cents per calorie. So that's actually for every penny you get 3 calories. So pizza, as most people know in the industry, is one of the cheapest products to make and sell, and frozen pizza is no exception to that. So after I eat the pizza, I'm going to review it on taste, texture, and price point compared to Tombstone. And I just made it arbitrary because Tombstone is my favorite pepperoni pizza. So on the Tombstone scale, the price point I'll tell you is exactly the same price as a Tombstone pizza. So price point is the same. And for a 12-inch pizza, $5 is way cheaper even than a local cheapest pizza like Domino's or whatever. It'd be a small. So we'll review the taste and the texture here in a minute. So we'll be back. I will say one thing. Tombstone over the years started using the cardboard box to package their pizza. They went away from just the round wrapped pizza. I think they had less breakage. I think they had, the pizzas would break when they got moved. So Tombstone did adopt the cardboard box method, which Red Baron and most of the other pizzas do. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute to taste the product and review the product. Okay? 3. Alright friends, we are not sponsored by St. Louis Blues. We are sponsored by Skooka Merch, where the buck stops here. www.skookamerch.com. So here's the pizza. It's been cut on the cutting board and it's ready to go. I hope you can see that in your shot. Looks good. It's half pepperoni, half cheese. So everyone in the family can be somewhat pleased. So this is a food review. Pepperoni pizza, Red Baron, going in. So I figured it out per price. One slice of this pizza, when you slice it into 8, is 63 cents. So 63 cents per slice. Okay, so okay. Ranking the taste on the Tombstone scale, a Tombstone is a 10 because that's my favorite pizza, so frozen pizza. If Tombstone is a 10, I will give this texture the taste at least an 8 or 9. Red Baron's probably my second favorite grocery store frozen pizza. It's less spicy than the Tombstone, my favorite. Would I give it a 9? Probably for frozen pizza, yeah. Texture, I would also give it a 9 on the Tombstone scale. Which that's another thing I like about Tombstone, is kind of the cardboardy, sort of hard crust texture. I actually wonder if Red Baron might have copied Tombstone at one point, or if Tombstone copied some ideas from Red Baron. Anyway, you can see the crust turned out nice and brown, cooking it on the rack of the oven. Yeah. So texture, I would give it like a 9. It's a little bit chewier than Tombstone, but it's good. So Tombstone being 10, the taste and texture of the Red Baron pepperoni, I'd give them 9s. So you're right up there, Red Baron, 63 cents a slice. Okay, here's the last portion of the video. Here's what's left on the cutting board. 2 slices of cheese, a few crusts, lonely pepperoni. So there's about 360 calories still left to eat on the pizza. Overall, this Red Baron 12-inch has 1,520 calories. So let's just call it a day, call it 1,500 calories. So I got the kids to review some of this as well, and on taste it was like a 7, 8, and an 8. So the average was, what is that, 7.75 on taste. They still thought Domino's pizza was better than a Red Baron frozen pizza. Compared to Domino's, it's not that bad. The crust is crunchy for frozen pizza, but it's a very good option at the price. So that's a thoughtful children comment. One of the children also said the sauce isn't that good. Another child who said the earlier statement about the crust being too hard, crunchy. The sauce is spicy with chunks of unblended tomato. And he did not mean that as a compliment. But the cheese was good. Another son said the crust should be a little softer, but I do like the sauce a little bit. And another son said I like the pepperoni. So that's 3 different boys. Those I don't want to talk about all my children on YouTube, but that's 3 different children rating the, so they still gave, and the textures they gave on average like a 7.5, the average of 3 of them. So, I don't know, maybe wisdom in, wisdom from children. I rate the taste and the texture as a 9, but I'm basing that on a Tombstone scale. Being the best frozen pizza in my opinion, but they still rated it high, like 7s and 8s. So, and they like the price point at 63 cents per slice. So 8 slices of pizza. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Red Baron Tombstone pizza. I mean, keep saying Tombstone. Red Baron pepperoni pizza review. Like and subscribe. Click the link below. As Bob Ross says, God bless. Goodbye.